Welcome to our bonus episode of Journey to the Rise. During our two-part series with Deanna Czerwonka LaMont, she gave me a mini energy session. There is a moment where she goes quiet during the session to tune into my energy, and then she dives into the reading. It is quite interesting, and I hope it gives you an insight on what it is like to work with Deanna. And considering how accurate she was with me, I hope you can see how an energy session with her can be helpful to you. And I don't know if you would be open, but I like to be open and vulnerable on this platform. And I was wondering if I could maybe, how you would feel about giving me an example of maybe a mini energy healing session.
I would be honored to.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, when you think of, having a session, what is it that is on the forefront of your mind or on your heart? Is there like a specific issue or a emotion or situation that you want to make your main area of focus?
Yeah. So I have denied myself my writing for a very long time. And I most recently have submitted a piece to be accepted into a master class. And I was really nervous to submit it. I sent it off to my editor. I got feedback that was very uplifting that I wasn't expecting. And then I got the email saying I've been accepted from the master class, and the author leading it followed up with a post on my Facebook page saying, you shouldn't have had any doubt of being accepted. You're a great writer. And so, yes, that would be at the forefront, is my writing and my manuscript.
Okay, so we're going to dive into that and any blocks or stuck energy around that writing piece and moving forward. So I invite you to just close your eyes and take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Take 2 more deep breaths. And then say your name, your full name out loud once for me, please.
Lucretia Kolba.
And do I have your permission to just engage with your energy field for a couple of minutes to tune in?
Yes, please.
Okay, so as I'm tuning in and I start, I also work with the chakra system, and I'm starting at the top. And your connection to source is strong. And when I get to that 7th chakra, 6th chakra, it felt like a gazillion butterflies shimmering. And so I'm not quite sure how to interpret that. It felt really light, but there's a ton of this is going to be my interpretation, and we'll check in a minute to make sure, so you can translate for me. But like there's so many ideas, and it's light and uplifting, so it's not like heavy with thought. It's light and uplifting, but it is busy up there. And then dropping down, and in your throat chakra, it actually feels a little heavy from the throat down into the top part of your chest. So, like starting to get into between the throat and the heart chakra. And so I'm just noticing that. And then as I scan through the body, and I get down to like below your navel or your second chakra, and it just feels, I want to say numb, but I don't know that that's a good description. It just doesn't feel as free flowing as I'm scanning through the body. It kind of like a still pool of water. So it's not good or bad, it just is still. It's not flowing. So based on what I just shared, does any of that resonate with you?
Yeah, it does. That's like spot on.
Okay.
Absolutely. And when you were talking about the different ideas, that's exactly what it is. I've got like three different story ideas that are fluttering, and I've been putting notes down on one because I'm like, I need to focus on one. And I'm also building, my copywriting as well. So yeah, that was incredibly accurate. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And
And then if you put it on a scale, so zero, as far as, and now we're going to relate this to your writing and moving forward. So on a scale of 0 to 10, 10 being anxious, 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 0 being I'm in the flow, I'm ready to go. Where do you feel right now?
mm, I would I would like to say I have the confidence to say a two. I've really worked hard the past 2 weeks um, to redirect that energy and to be more focused.
Fantastic. So our goal is to get it to a 0. So it may happen today, it may happen tomorrow, it may happen in a week. But we're setting up the line of energy for this to be so, or at least we want to get it to a 1, and then we want to get it to a 0 where you are
Yeah.
totally in the flow. So you can your eyes can be opened or closed. I'm going to choose to close my eyes for the energy portion of this, and uh, I'm just going to step in energetically and just for ease, so that I'm imagining energy moving. So I'm going in, and I am going to verbalize kind of what I'm seeing as I'm doing energy healing work. So again, I have that connection, your connection to source, and there's a strong line there, but I'm imagining it getting even wider. So it's encompassing beyond the physical width of your body and about 10 feet out. This beam of light that you're encapsulated in. And then in that seventh chakra, which is where that energy is coming through, and I'm getting to the sixth chakra, your third eye. That's where all this dancing energy is, these butterflies fluttering, all your ideas. And I'm imagining these butterflies, every single one of these ideas are finding, it could be well, I'm picturing like it's a tree, and they're each coming home to their branch. So things are in alignment on a particular branch, all these beautiful butterflies. And now over on this other branch, all that fluttering is coming together onto another branch. So all these ideas are lining up. They're lining up. And they're calming down. And there's one branch. And those butterflies are like excited. They're excited and they're ready for takeoff. They're sitting on that branch and their little wings are just a-going. They aren't fluttering all around. They're on that branch. They're in alignment. They're focused. They're ready. But that's going to be your starting point. That's going to be your first area of focus, however that is going to show up, that's coming up. And then we drop down into your throat area, the throat chakra, and I'm seeing a lot of turquoise energy, I'm seeing a Mediterranean blue, actually. Um, so smooth flowing, smooth waters. As you move forward into this path, the waters are going to be smooth for you. And the fifth chakra is all about communication. So listening, speaking, writing, anything to do with communication. It's also the gateway for every chakra. There's like little sections around the neck that are in alignment with each of the 7 chakras. So I'm imagining each of those being very, very clear so that your entire body is in alignment as you're moving forward. And it's super exciting. There's smooth flow. It's beautiful. Smooth waters in the flow. And then we're dropping down into the chest area, the heart chakra. And your path is in alignment with your heart. So I'm seeing the heart connecting with that, the turquoise waters that were coming from the throat chakra, and opening up even wider, because like, this is your ship, and it's not a small boat, it's a ship. My gracious, this is like the biggest cruise ship you can possibly imagine. The people that you are impacting and influencing, uplifting and inspiring through your writing, I just got goosebumps, through your writing, is going to have a massive impact, without a doubt, because you're coming from your heart. You're writing from the heart. You're channeling this information, whatever it is that you are writing. It's coming from divine source through you, through the top of your head, to your heart, and you're writing from the heart. Massive impact. And then I'm working down into your solar plexus, which is where the rib cage meets, and your sense of power, your sense of control, your self-confidence, your self-esteem. And I'm seeing a sun, a beautiful, beautiful sun that is just bright as can be, and it's a staple. The sun never goes anywhere. Our earth spins and we see it as we're spinning around. That sun never goes. Just like your self-confidence, your self-esteem is right there, always shining. So be guided by that. You can actually physically, as you're moving forward in your day, imagine that sun shining up, not shining down towards the floor. It's shining up. Your heart is lifted. Your head is tall as you move forward in your day. And then we're dropping down a little farther into your second chakra, which I initially felt kind of that numbness or stillness, like still water. And there's a lot of creativity. This is where your creativity is. The second chakra is about relationships and creativity and creative center, ideas and inspiration coming through, and like yours. Maybe it was in a resting place, the calm before the storm is what I want to say, but the storm being a fantastic thing, not a storm. That's been necessary for you to incubate and prepare and get ready to birth this venture as you move forward. And then dropping down into the base of your spine, your first chakra, you're right to be here in this world. You're solid and grounded, and all of your needs are met and provided for. So you stand, sit, and walk in connection with the earth, of knowing you're safe, knowing you're protected, and moving forward with absolute beauty, grace, and ease as you move forward in this venture. And then I'm just going to take a minute or two and what I'm doing is just visualizing. It's just certain areas of focus, so I use symbols and surrounding your energy field with these symbols to help lock in this energy, helping you to release what no longer serves you. Anytime energy moves through, it can show up as like moving out. It can be yawning. It can be needing to eliminate. It can show up in all kinds of ways. Energy moving through. So you're gonna want to drink a lot of water to keep that energy moving and in the flow. And now I'm kind of seeing like you're encapsulated in this beautiful, beautiful bubble of protection. And I see kind of purples, pastel purples and pinks, some yellows and greens, some turquoise. It's very iridescent. And it's calming yet exciting all at the same time. But that capsule just is holding that energy that you are embracing, that's already been a part of who you are, and going to channel it in however it needs to show up for you. And then I want you to take another set of 3 deep breaths, inhaling through the nose and exhaling. Yep. Beautiful. And then when you're ready, you can just open your eyes. And if you've got some water, thank you. Take a sip of water. And I would highly, highly, highly recommend anything you can do to awaken that second chakra, which is below the belly button. You can hula hoop, you can dance, wiggle, doing yoga, anything where you're moving those hips. So even put on some awesome flippin' music and dance your little body off. And not only are you supporting that creative center of creating those ideas and crafting like how that's going to play out, but you're opening up energetically to how easy and fun this is going to be for you.
Yeah. This was incredible, and everything you said was just beautifully and poetically accurate. And like the stillness, and I love this advice of going and dance, because I have not. I love dance. I have a dance minor. I used to teach, I was very involved with belly dance, and when I moved to Nashville, I actually taught belly dance for a couple of years, and I have not been dancing. So this is like the push I need. Yeah,
to be like, dance, girl.
Yes.
And belly dancing. Oh my gosh, that is perfect. Perfect. Yes, your body is calling for that. Bring it back on.
Exactly. And I haven't been able to go to my Zumba class. Like I used to go 2 times a week, and I haven't been able to go. So this is so in alignment. This was beautifully brilliant. And like stillness, yeah, you're right. Like it needs to be awakened. Like holy cow, that was majestic.
Awesome. It's because you're a very good receiver. You are very welcome. What an honor. True honor, Lucretia.
And anyone who, I mean, clearly just from this sample, and this was just a mini session, just think what you can do for someone else. So if you're listening and you're stuck, you're wanting to manifest something, you're wanting something different for your life, this woman is going to change and alter your life in so many incredible, beautiful ways. And I really, truly encourage every single person listening to reach out and see how she can change and enhance the life and get out there and just live the life you deserve to live. Find what brings you joy. Go seek it. If it's in your heart, it's meant to be. You're supposed to be doing it. What? And so if there is someone who wants to work with you, attend your workshops, you know, they know you're in Sedona, but how can they find you? How can we get people connected so that they can live the life that they desire to be living?
Well, thank you for that. I'm on social media, and I don't post a lot, but when my heart tells me to. So Deanna Czerwonka LaMont on Facebook, and DZ LaMont on Instagram, DCZ LaMont. And you can also go to my webpage, deannalamont.com, and you can contact me directly through that. And then I am always in growth mode, right? And that's what I love about Lucretia, your podcast, Journey to the Rise, because I'm, not even halfway up that mountaintop. And so on my next venture, I'll be posting more on having some YouTube shorts, and I really, really, really want to share. So all kinds of tips, tools, and techniques, and those will be shared on YouTube, which is Deanna Lamont.
Excellent. I will make sure all those links are posted in the show notes. It has been, I knew this would be incredible. This was beyond my, what I could imagine. What a special time to spend with you. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much.
I thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes.
And I
This has been a blast.
It has been so much fun. It has been incredible. And what a beautifully enlightening conversation. This is, and seriously, if you're listening and you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling discouraged, this is your girl. Go find her.
I would love, to work together. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you so much, Lucretia.
Oh, thank you so much. I sincerely appreciate you being here.
Mm-hmm. And I appreciate everybody that listens so much.
Thank you for joining us for our bonus episode. We will see you next time with our episode coming up with Courtney Shand. I'm your host, Lucretia, and you've been listening to Journey to the Rise.